Hey guys, it's Spacey Sims, and we are back with more Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc, and I believe we should be in, yeah, here we go. Okay, so we talked to everyone. We're going in to start the class trial. Come on, it's time to put an end to this. I made my way toward the elevator, but with each step I took, I felt like I was moving further and further away from my goal. I could feel a chilling fear running through me, trying to make me rot from the inside out. No matter how many times I go through this, it never gets any easier. We climbed into our steel prison in total silence. Good God, you talk way too much before you get into an elevator. Here's me. Oh, we watched the doors close. I wasn't paying attention. I was really just like waiting for them to move. It felt it begin its sinister descent. My God, there's not that many left. The elevator lowered, uttering its all too familiar clunking sounds. Oh, I was like, wait, what? Okay, I can't read today. It fell lower and lower, and suddenly, as always, the ride was over. The doors opened once again. And there... just the 6 of you, huh? Really? I'm starting to lose my ability to do his voice, because, like, the more I do it, it's like, I can't get that anymore. I broke my voice.
This is kind of depressing.
That's so few. You must be so lonely. You say that like it's not your fault. We're all that's left. I just read that totally wrong. Okay, I'm having issues reading today. Pardon me. I wonder, will the class trial end with one less classmate again? Or will your school life come to an end completely?
Now then,
Are we ready to begin? You know the drill. Find your assigned seats. Or stands, rather. And so the curtain opened for the 4th time, but not the last. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial. I kind of don't like that he repeats that every single time. It's just kind of annoying. Do you want to save the data? Yes. We're going to save it here. Yes. Okay. Now, let's set our skills. Because... Wait. Oh, wait, no, we want that. We have Lost in Thought. We want Breathing Technique. The focus gauge recovers more quickly, effective during the non-stop debate, the Hangman's Gambit, and the bullet time battle. Oh, wait, we have Vocabulary. Increases bullet capacity, effective during the bullet time battle. I don't know if that's a good thing to have or not. And then I have so many things that I don't have because I'm a loser. But we've got everything. I don't know why I'm just yelling that. We have everything that we can possibly have. So let's open this. What do we have? So we have the Monokuma file. The victim was Sakura Ogami. The time of death is estimated to be around noon. Body was discovered in the rec room on the 3rd floor of the school. Evidence of a strong blow to the victim's head. No other injuries noted. However, it seems at some point the victim suffered from violent vomiting of blood. Poison candy. Or poison in her protein shake. A chair had been jammed against the door within the rec room, blocking access from the outside. It is believed that the killer did this to create a locked room scenario. Or she killed herself. I don't know. Sakura was found dead, seated in a chair, slumping forward. Traces of blood were found around her mouth, presumably from when she vomited blood. However, there was no injury or indication as to why she would have vomited blood. Bloodstain was found on the shelf, in front of the shelf of the magazines, presumed to be Sakura's. No explanation for how bloodstain would have appeared so far away from where the victim was found. Okay. Okay, so this is a piece of candy. She monopolized this candy as soon as it became available. Pieces of red glass. Concluded shards must come from a bottle. Monokuma figure. It would fit in the palm of your hand. The number of red bottles on the shelf. There seems to be some kind of unknown correlation between the bottles. Yes, there's 2 blank spots. So there's 2 things. Empty protein drink, shards of glass from the window, around and underneath the container. Fresh handprint was found inside the rec room's open locker. Since the locker was open for the room, there's no way someone was hiding there. Sakura had written notes to Toko, Byakuya, and Yashihiro asking them to meet with her. Byakuya confirmed that he received her note but claimed he never went to see her and hadn't seen her all day. Toko got the note, but she also claimed she never went to see her. A piece of garbage fell out of Hiro's pocket, and it was polka dotted, just like the candy wrappers. Yellow powder was found on the instep of Sakura's foot, the poison that she stepped in. Sakura suffered 2 blows to the head, not 1. No blood was found on either of her hands. All the Monokuma bottles appear to be roughly the same weight. However, when the shards were weighed, they were found to be heavier, right, because there's more. Magazine shelf. Inside the magazine, Toko's name had been written in blood. But did Toko do it, or someone trying to frame her? Shelf in the chem lab. Section A is supplements, B is reagents, and C is harmful chemicals. Poison labeled from Section C had been placed in Section A. Broken bottle in front of the chem lab shelf. The powder would have to have been spilled after the incident took place. Okay, so wait. The powder on the floor is assumed to have come from this. According to Byakuya, the powder would have had to have been spilled after the incident took place. Wait, why? Wait, that doesn't make any sense. I don't remember him saying that. There's a broken bottle. No, that's a lie. He's lying. Or he's fucking dumb. Because according to him, the powder would have had to have been spilled after the incident. I'm assuming the incident being Sakura's murder took place. But that's a load of crap because she has the powder on her shoe and there was footprints in it. So he's either dumb or he's a lying sack of shit. But I'm pretty sure he's not the guilty party because I'm pretty sure he's in the second one. And I don't know how he'd be in the second one if we murder him. Damn, it's so disappointing. I hate him so much. Someone left footprints in the powder. Only by the leftmost section. It can be assumed from the suspect only in business in this area. It could have been Sakura, honestly, because... Okay. And that's the last of our bullets, so that's what we got. Okay, so... We got all of our points. And everything. Christ!
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
Dun, dun, dun.
Now then, where to begin?
Yeah, where to begin?
We already know who did it.
Whoa! Deja vu.
Totally.
The one who killed Sakura is one of the people that hated her. Byakuya, Toko, or Hiro. It was one of you.
It's probably her.
Idiot.
I had nothing to do with it.
Yeah! I'd never kill someone, no way!
I don't want to hear your stupid excuses.
Hina seems really sure that one of those 3 is the killer. But she must have some reason for believing that. It gets really hard as you get down to actually... Okay, so her count. Alright, so...
It was one of you.
Okay.
One of you killed Sakura.
And what reason do you have for saying so?
Because you all had a motive.
Okay.
You hated her.
Is that it? That doesn't make any sense.
That's the only reason you have her accusing us?
No, wait, she had something else. Oh crap, I missed it.
Low. That's about as low
I missed
as
it.
you can get.
I missed it. I missed it. Yep. I'm sure she's mentioned it before. I know.
One of you killed.
And what reason do you...
Because you all had a motive.
I'm really bad
You
with the
hated
aiming.
her.
Is that it? That doesn't make any sense.
That's the only reason you have her accusing us?
I gotta... My thing is I don't hold the space bar. I hold it, and then I shoot, and then I let it go, and I gotta keep holding it, otherwise it's
Another reason you suspect them is because Sakura wanted to meet with them, right?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, and that was right before she died. So there's no doubt about it. One of those 3 killed her.
I can't disagree with Hina. There's a good reason to suspect all 3 of them. Then does that mean one of them did it? Man, so many people are dead. I love this game so goddamn much. Pocket trash. That is Hero's trash. So we're gonna have to have something to do with him.
The fact that Sakura wanted to meet with all three of them, there's no way that's not suspicious. One of you is absolutely guilty.
I don't deny that she wanted to meet with us, but I never went to see her.
Well, that's possible.
I didn't either.
It's gonna be Hero.
Yeah, same here. I never saw it.
Yeah, it's one of them. And it's gotta be him because of the candy.
Hiro, when we were talking before, you dropped a small piece of paper, remember? It was white with red polka dots.
What's that got to do with anything?
Red polka dots? That's gotta be the wrapper from the candy I gave Sakura.
No, it's,
So Sakura gave it to him.
Ever since we got into the warehouse, I totally monopolized that entire box of candy. So there's no way a single one of them was left in the warehouse.
In that case, Hiro, where did you get that piece of candy?
From Sakura! It's the only explanation.
Well, I mean, yeah, sure I got it from her, but she gave it to me forever ago. It doesn't have anything to do with what happened to her.
Possible.
When? When did she give it to you?
The last time you saw Sakura was when Hina had to go to the nurse's office, right?
Yeah, so I must have got it sometime before then.
But Hina only gave her the candy after that. But what Hiro said can't be right, because Sakura could only have gotten the candy after the incident in the nurse's office. And the reason I know that is...
I got it!
Yes.
I'm not sure about that, Hiro. Hina didn't actually give Sakura the candy till after she left the nurse's office.
That.
So if that was the last time you saw her, there's no reason you should have had that candy.
Damn it! I mean, what I meant was, oh, that's right! I did meet up with her in the rec room. You got a problem with that?
Why the sudden hostility?
Ooh.
But we just talked, that's all. I didn't do anything, you gotta believe me.
It's possible.
You're acting incredibly suspicious.
I mean, if it's him, it's a little obvious.
You're acting incredibly suspicious.
More hostile.
It's not just normal hostility. You're the real culprit. I even have proof.
Huh? Proof? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about her shining message.
What would a shining message even be? The magazine.
At the scene of the crime,
Yep.
she had written out Toko in her own blood, right? It was her dying message. Just like what you guys were talking about with Sayaka.
That's true. I saw it for myself.
See? See? Toko did it!
What are you saying? No way! I didn't do it!
Maybe you did.
You just don't know when you're beat, do ya?
Hiro, hold on. When did you see that dying message of hers?
Huh? Well, when we found Ogre's body. Duh.
But if you recall, Hina was very adamant about keeping you away from the scene of the crime.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So it's hard to believe that's when you actually saw the message for yourself.
Huh, hold on. Maybe he went in to talk to her and she was already dead and he just stole a piece of candy and left. That would have been really douchey, but when Kyoko found the magazine with the dying message in it, it was on the magazine rack.
I got it! Kyoko, you found the magazine on the magazine shelf, right?
That's right. Looking through the shelf, I found the magazine with the dying message on it. I found it right there at the scene of the crime, after we'd started the investigation.
It's true, because we didn't find it right off the
If that's
bat.
true, then what Hiro just said doesn't really make sense, does it?
Doesn't make sense? What doesn't make sense? Everything I said makes perfect sense.
No, it doesn't. There's definitely something strange about it. Kyoko found the dying message during the investigation, in which case, that clearly contradicts what Hiro told us. Magazine dying message. Okay.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
No, that's not true. Because we didn't find it till after. Oh, wait, what? Huh, that's...
Shoot,
No, but that's right. Okay, hold on.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
No, but that's right.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf.
No. Shit, that's not what I meant to do. Crap. That's not what I meant to do. How? I forget how to frickin'... Oh, you gotta hover over it. Okay,
I can
never
tell
mind.
you exactly when I found the dying message.
When Ogre's body was... And I can tell you, it was only
I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf.
How do you...
When I pulled it out,
oh, damn it!
I saw her final words.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
Yeah, no, I know. I forgot how to absorb the freaking messages. I know, Jesus.
Exactly when Ogre's body... And I can tell you when... it was only
Yep.
after the investigation
I forgot how to do it.
I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf.
Yes.
When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
So
What's
here's
your
me being...
problem?
What I said makes total sense.
I know. He saw the... Okay. The magazine was on the magazine shelf.
Exactly when I found
okay.
the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
That's what it was. Okay. No, I did that wrong. Okay.
When Sakura's body was found, that magazine was sitting on the shelf nearby. That's where Kyoko found it. And you weren't at the murder scene. So there's no way you could have seen it then. Tell us the truth, Hiro. When did you see the message?
Hold on. You're focusing on the wrong part. Why does it matter when I saw it? All you gotta do is read the Vienna sausage Ogre left us, and we know who the killer is. Toko!
I don't even know where to begin with that one.
He's just trying to confuse us.
Actually, can we even be sure Sakura wrote that message in the first place?
And... wouldn't that be the perfect thing if you're the murderer, say Toko did it, to write your own name, be like, oh, what, somebody's I didn't do it. Like, why would, you know?
Yeah? I think we can all agree Ogre wrote that message.
She had very big hands, didn't she?
100%, without a doubt, she wrote it. And this is me talking, so you know it's true.
No. Without a doubt? No, I absolutely do doubt. There's no way Sakura wrote that message. Why? Okay, let's see. The moment of truth. Oh, Christ.
Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest.
You're just gonna have to, like, keep clicking.
I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Show me the proof. The end is nigh! Show me the proof.
Final strike.
Show me the proof.
Crap.
This should prove it.
Oh, okay. I was like, okay. See? I did that. You just click both of the buttons randomly on the mouse. That's how you win that.
Sakura wrote that dying message.
Okay.
Because if you look at it, the message was almost certainly written using a finger. But both of her hands were completely free of blood.
There you go. I missed that one.
Then, who did write it?
Hiro could very well have written it himself. That would explain how he knew about the message in the first place.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Ah! He admits it!
I figured as much.
He wrote the message.
But why would you write something like that?
Because I killed her!
You're admitting to killing her?
Please, just let me explain what happened. I got Ogre's note, and so I headed to the rec room right before noon, just like it said.
You just did exactly as the note asked? What a fool.
Oh, shut up, douche.
When I got there...
I hate him. Sorry, but do you mind waiting? I asked a couple of other people to meet as well. Oh, I really... Okay. Would you like a piece of candy? It might help give you some energy. Oh, sure, thanks.
And that's all she said. After that, we just stood around in awkward silence. Suddenly, I heard her mutter something.
This is it. I'm going to end it today. I'm going to end everything. Did Sakura kill herself?
As soon as I heard that, I just knew. I knew she was gonna try and kill me. She was gonna kill me and make her escape. So of course I freaked out, and then... I saw my only chance. I grabbed the Monokuma bottle from the shelf and smashed it across her head. I hit her from behind before she had any idea what was happening. Then she just went limp. I didn't see her move again after that. Once it was over, I pulled myself together. I realized if I didn't do something, I'd be caught and executed.
I think maybe she took the poison herself. That would be kind of interesting, wouldn't it?
So I wrote Toko's name in blood across a magazine on the table and I ran away.
I can't believe you! You're the worst! I hope you die!
But the magazine was hidden.
Well, that's what happened. Go ahead. Roast me, boil me, do whatever you want.
You're not gonna get off that easy. It's death. Death for the one that killed Sakura. We're ready to vote now, right? We know who did it.
Yeah, but...
No. I think there's more to Hiro's story.
I do too.
What are you talking about?
There's so much
what
more.
Else could there be?
There's one thing that Hiro's story just now doesn't explain.
Yeah.
And until we figure that part out, we can't consider the case closed.
Who put the magazine? So what is it that Hiro didn't deserve to make sense? What would he have to do right after writing the message? Okay, why it was...
I got it!
He said it was on the table.
That's true. Everything you just said. It doesn't explain why the magazine was hidden, does it?
Huh?
By the time the body was discovered, the magazine had been picked up and put on the shelf. Why would you take the time to write that message, then stick it somewhere we might not find it?
Someone was hiding in the locker when he did that, realized Sakura wasn't dead, hid the magazine. Maybe it was Toko. Why? Because why else? You know, otherwise you just leave it out and actually murdered her. Or she killed herself. I don't know.
Oh.
I don't freaking know. I have no clue.
I didn't hide it. I'm sure I just left it sitting there on the table.
Really?
He's lying! He's gotta be lying!
I don't see any reason he would lie now, after already confessing to the crime.
Then, he's not lying?
Assuming he's telling the truth, someone else must have put the magazine back on the shelf.
It's probably you! No, it probably wasn't, but I
In
can't
other
anyway.
words, at least one other person.
I don't think there's any
I didn't
question
click!
about that.
I didn't freaking click! I didn't! I swear to God, I don't know what happened. I'm barely touching my mouse right now.
But then, who was it?
If they went to the trouble
hate
of
him, so
hiding the
I don't miss him.
magazine, they must not have liked what was written on it.
Toko. Someone who wouldn't like what had been written on it. Toko?
I got it! It had to be Toko, right?
Yeah, because why else? Anybody else would have been like, what else? Blame that bitch, I don't care.
Who else would want to hide the magazine other than the person whose name was written on it?
Was he right, Toko? Did you really go to the rec room?
Why would I have... Wait, but more important, that doesn't even matter. We already know who did it, right? Hiro just admitted it.
That's right. I killed her.
No, you didn't.
Who asked you?
I don't doubt Hiro attacked Sakura with the bottle. But that's not where this case ends.
What do you mean?
What he means is that Hiro isn't the killer.
He hit her, but...
You can't be serious. That's just... I don't believe it.
Hiro, tell us what happened one more time.
Huh.
If we go through it once more, it should become clear he's not Sakura's killer.
So... what do you want me to do?
Just tell us what happened one more time when you attacked Sakura.
I don't really see why, but... okay.
We haven't reached the end of the case just yet. Hiro isn't the real killer, and I have to prove that. Okay. Make your arguments. Okay.
I didn't want to, but I did it. I grabbed a Monokuma bottle from the shelf nearby. And I hit Ogre from behind before she could do anything.
Oh, that's right.
You hit her from behind. And you only hit her once. Is that
That's
right?
it.
Yeah, just once.
No, she had 2 strikes. I was like, what? It's not wrong.
If Sakura died from Hiro's single blow, that doesn't explain why she had 2 head wounds.
Yes, because but there was only 1 of those Monokuma pieces.
2?
That's right.
And there was enough
she
red
had
bottle
2
for 2.
separate wounds on her head.
Yep, and there were 2 broken bottles.
And remember, this girl examines dead bodies as a hobby. Personally, I'm inclined to believe her.
First smart thing you've ever said,
But
dumbass.
I only hit her once. How could she have 2 wounds?
2 bottles.
2 wounds means she was struck twice.
By 2 different people.
What's
with
more,
2 different
both
bottles.
attacks must have come from a Monokuma bottle.
Hold on. How can you know that just from some cuts on her head? She was attacked twice with 2 Monokuma bottles?
It's not just because of her head wounds. It's also because of the Monokuma bottles themselves.
Yep.
There's something very suspicious about those bottles.
There's 2 of them missing.
Once you understand that point, you'll understand why 2 separate Monokuma bottles must have been used. Think back. After the incident, there were 4
And there's space for
Monokuma
2.
bottles left on the shelf.
And they're all holding chess pieces, though I don't know how to play chess, so I have no idea what's
And we
missing.
found pieces of a bottle on the ground, along with the chess piece it had inside.
But we only found 1 chess piece and 2
That was
bottles.
the bottle Hiro hit Sakura with, right?
For now, just note that there were 4 intact bottles and 1 broken bottle.
But there's space for 5.
But originally, there were 6
Yeah,
bottles
thank
in
you.
total, meaning 1 has gone missing.
But how can you know for sure there were 6 bottles?
That's easy. If you look at what the bottles all had in common, it should become clear.
Correlation between Monokuma bottles starting to become clear. The connection must be, it's the object that the Monokuma figure inside each bottle is holding. Yeah, chess piece. Oh, lovely. Okay. We need an E. No, I want this. God damn it. S. Another E. There we go.
Now I understand.
It's like, didn't I hit the E? I think I hit the letter that was in front of it by accident.
That's it. The chess pieces.
Ba-bam! And we're hitting it about... Okay, hold on.
Inside each bottle, there was a Monokuma figure holding a different chess piece.
We'll wrap up the little chess piece part, and then we'll wrap up this part.
King, rook, bishop, pawn. I definitely remember seeing each of those.
There's a queen and a knight, right?
And the piece that was inside the broken bottle we found was the knight, if I remember.
So the queen. Someone took the queen.
So, what's that matter?
I guess you don't know too much about chess, do you? Then let me explain. In chess, there are 6 different pieces. The king, the queen, the rook, knight, bishop, and pawn. What was left intact at the crime scene were the king, rook, bishop, and pawn. Just those 4.
Which one's the castle? Seriously, I don't know anything about chess. My cousin tried to teach me
And on
once.
the ground was the knight.
I'm too dumb. The knight is the horse. King and the queen are all fancy. Which one is it? I really don't know.
Oh, so the queen is missing.
So we only have evidence for 5 bottles at the scene, while 1 apparently went missing.
What does chess have to do with anything?
What does chess have to do with anything? I'm actually going to stop this part here before we get too far in to keep going, because God knows how long the chess piece thing is going to go. So I'm actually going to stop it here. So, of course, I'm going to keep playing the case. You know I'm going to keep playing the case, because can't stop once we started. So, but I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.